Hey everybody, what's going on? It's All You Know 1994. I hope you're all having a great day today. And in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the roadmap for Black Ops 6 Season 3 that released. And Season 3 is releasing on April 2nd, as you can see right here. And yeah, we're just going to talk about what we see in this roadmap and give my thoughts and opinions on it, as we did with Season 2's roadmap oh so long ago. And I also just want to start off by saying I know that I haven't really been posting about Call of Duty over the last month or so. I'm kind of been out of the loop with a lot of this stuff. So I don't know what your guys' opinions on that are, but just kind of take it easy on me. I understand that my opinions might not be, very valued here, but I still want to talk about this because I still am playing Call of Duty here and there. I know I said in my last video I wasn't playing it much, but I kind of got back into it a few days after that video. And I saw this, and we need to talk about this. I mean, I think that a lot of people are excited for season three for their own reasons, but then I know a lot of people are also disappointed with what's coming in season three. And I want to just, dive into this roadmap, obviously, for the obvious reasons, but I also just want to talk about a lot of what's in this roadmap. So, without further ado, without any more delay, let's go ahead and jump into it. So, for the Black Ops 6 multiplayer, we're getting these maps. I would say new, but I mean, let's be real. The only new map really we're getting here is the Barrage map, which is 6v6. And I know that you'll say that, oh well, Nomad and Signal are new maps, but they're face off maps. And I mean, let's be honest, dude. If it's a face off map, it should stay in face off. But we got Barrage, that's going to be the 6v6 map. That's a new map that's coming on launch. Haven is a 6v6 map that's coming in season. And there's a lot of speculation going around this map right now that this is actually a Modern Warfare 3 2023 map based off of the map overlay screenshot that was posted as well in regards to this map. It looks different than what the Black Ops 6 map overlays look like. So this is potentially just I don't want to say remaster, but a return of a potential MW3 map. I'm not entirely sure, but that's the rumor going around right now. Nomad, which is a 6v6 and 2v2 map, so no score streaks on this map. Fun. Signal, 6v6 and 2v2 map as well, so no score streaks. This is the Numbers Station map from the Black Ops 1 campaign. Firing Range, which is a remaster. Everybody's really looking to play on Firing Range, and I'm not going to lie, I'm excited to see Firing Range come back. I understand the importance of bringing back old maps to newer games because, let's face it, these guys, especially in Black Ops 6 this year, they have been terrible at designing good maps that are brand new. So they're banking on a lot of nostalgia with this season. Let's be honest with ourselves, guys. I mean, as you'll see as we progress through this roadmap, all of this stuff is basically stuff we've seen before in previous games. They're banking on nostalgia to win the day for Season 3. And again, I'm not saying that having older maps come into the newer games is a bad thing, but let's face it, I mean, they haven't made a good original map in Black Ops 6 this year. So, I mean, at this point, why not just have, older maps from older games that were good come into the game to try to win people back? And then in season coming is a reskin of Nuketown, which I could give a shit less about. Blazetown, Nuketown is the same thing to me, other than just a reskin. I'm personally tired of these fucking maps. I really fucking am. I apologize that if I swear a lot in this video, but it's gonna happen because I have a lot to say about this shit. I think that this is just pure laziness on the side of the development team, and this just hammers home more that they have put all their focus into the Black Ops remaster that's coming next year or later this year in 2025 Call of Duty. This just hammers it home more. I mean, come on. Like, we have Nuketown in the game already. We don't need a reskin of Call of Duty Nuketown. They did the same thing last year with Shipment. That's just, to me, that's just pure laziness, and that just shows that you have no intention of bringing anything new to the table. So, Blazetown 6v6 coming out in season. Whoop-de-doo. We already have Nuketown. I don't know what the fucking point was to have Blazetown come into the game as well, but, laziness on the part of the development side of things. But at the same time, I don't know if you can truly blame the developers for this because it's well documented at this point that they are banking on Season 3 to turn around this entire game, whether it's multiplayer or Warzone. So they're throwing everything they can into the nostalgia basket and just trying to win people over with reskinned maps and whatnot. And it's just like it's just annoying because as a player that hasn't really touched multiplayer for much this year, this is the time new seasons to try to bring players like me back into the fold of multiplayer. And I mean, seeing firing range, yeah, that's cool. I might dabble on firing range here and there, but these maps, I'm not going to play the face-off maps. There's no point. If I want to play a face-off map, I'll go play face-off. I'm not going to play 6v6 to play face-off maps. That's just stupid. I don't care to play Nuketown. I don't like playing on the regular Nuketown, let alone a reskin of it. The Haven map, I don't know anything really about that map, whether it's a map from Modern Warfare 3 or if it's a new map, so I don't know. And Barrage I'll probably play just because it's the only new map that we know of that's coming in Season 3 for multiplayer. So I don't know. Moving on though, we got the two new modes. We have Sharpshooter, a mode that we've had before, so nothing original there. I honestly thought this was Gun Game just based off of the dice and how it had different weapons on it, but it was actually Sharpshooter. And then Demolition. Demolition I'm actually excited for because I liked playing Demolition back in the older Call of Duties. The only issue I have with this is why wasn't this mode just in the game from the start? Like, we have to seriously sit here and ask ourselves that. Why was this mode not in the game from the beginning? And for as long as I can remember, since multiplayer Call of Duty became a thing, Demolition has, in some way, shape, or form, been in every Call of Duty at the start. There's no reason I'm going to sit there and pat Treyarch or Activision on the back for bringing in a mode, acting like it's something new and special we should be happy for, when it should have just been something that was in the game from the fucking start. So I'm not going to sit here and praise them for bringing Demolition back. I'm happy it's coming back, but it should have just been something that was in the game from the damn start. And they know it, and that's why they're trying to win us over with this stuff. And you could just tell by looking at this roadmap for Season 3 that that's all they're trying to do, is just win us over with stuff that we've seen before, that they're hoping is going to bring back a player base that's been bleeding since the early days of November. In season is Joint Operations, which is, pretty cool. I don't really know much about Joint Operations, if I'm being honest with you, but that's coming in season for a new mode. Gameplay updates. We have the Close Shave perk and the Vendetta perk, which is coming in season. The Close Shave perk just basically makes your melees more powerful. So, the people that like to run around with the knives and the stick and whatever, because it's the best gun in the shooter game that we play. Now you have better melee kill potential. And then we have the Vendetta perk, which is basically you can take vengeance on the operator that just killed you before. But that's coming in season. And then as you can see here, I'm not really excited about this either because it's something that we've seen in previous Call of Duties before. So again, I'm not going to pat them on the fucking back for giving us shit that we've had before. There's no originality here with this Death Machine score streak coming into the originality whatsoever. The score streaks, as far as I'm concerned, in this game are pretty lackluster. I know that might be a hot take and people might disagree with me, but the fact of the matter is, we cannot get an original fucking score streak from these people. For 3 seasons now, the score streaks that we have gotten in this game none of them have been original. And it's just annoying. I'm not going to sit here and be excited for the Death Machine. Not because I can't probably get into multiplayer because I'm a terrible Call of Duty player, but just for the simple fact that we fucking had it before. So why the fuck would I be excited to see it again? Make something original. Give somebody like me that is struggling to maintain his ability to stay with your multiplayer side of Call of Duty a reason to come back and play multiplayer. The only thing so far that I've seen that is really making me want to come back and play is Demolition and Firing Range. Outside of that, all this stuff you see here, I could give a fuck less about. Because despite the fact that Barrage is a new multiplayer map, it's probably going to play like shit. Because every time they've tried to make a brand new multiplayer map for this game, it's been fucking trash, in my opinion. But hey, I could be wrong, and maybe they'll prove me wrong. But the zombie stuff, we got the new map Shattered Veil, new gameplay update, we got the double tap Perca-Cola, the Ray Gun Mark II and the Wunderwaffe DG2 are coming into the game. Team Cranked LTM for zombies. That should be interesting. It looks like We got the Death Machine also going to be making its showing in Zombies here based off that picture. In season, the Frost Blast field upgrade, and then also in season, the Zombie Snack LTM. And new Gobblegums, Tactical Diffusion, Support Group, and Die Pitched. So Zombies, for the most part, there's not much I need to say. We all know Zombies is pretty much doing pretty well this year. They're doing a really good job to make Zombies do well. So hats off to them for that. But, I mean, multiplayer, man, I'm tired of seeing, and you're going to see more as we progress through, but I'm just tired of seeing rehashed, reskinned shit, remastered shit, and then we're supposed to pat them on the back for that. It's just stupid. Weapons, operators, and more for Black Ops 6 and Warzone. We'll start with the one that I think is actually new, because, let's face it, the rest of it isn't. The in-season event reward is going to be the Ladra SMG. Looks pretty interesting. I thought this looked like something that I remember seeing in a previous Call of Duty. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments, but for now, I think this is actually the only new weapon we're getting in Season 3, but that's not going to be till in-season, and it'll be part of an event. But we have the CR-56 AMAX Assault Rifle coming, the HDR Sniper Rifle coming, both are in the Battle Pass. Kilo Assault Rifle, the Kilo 141, is a Call of Duty Warzone login reward, which is kind of different than what they've done before. The Kali Sticks, which is an event reward, and the Nail Gun Special Weapon, which is also an event reward. So again, just nothing new here. Why should I be excited for shit that we fucking had before? You know, this is all for Warzone, guys. If you didn't know, this is all for Warzone. Maybe not the nail gun and the Ladra SMG, but they did all of this to make sure Warzone doesn't go away. Because for whatever reason, they decide to put their eggs in the Warzone basket, a free mode that has no real financial bearing on the success of every Call of Duty every year. And they're doing all of this to nostalgia trip everybody to come back. I'm not excited to see the CR, the AMAX, or the HDR, or the Kilo. Why should I be? It's not new. When a new season comes out for Call of Duty, we want to see new things that are gonna hook us and bring us back and make us enjoy the experience. Why should I be excited for something that I played back, that I used 5 years ago? Just like the Verdansk thing. Why should I be excited for Verdansk? It's a map that it had its time back in 2019, 2020, whatever year it came out officially. And it wasn't that great of a map, guys. Let's be fucking real with ourselves. It wasn't that great of a map. Yeah, my opinion is a drop in the fucking bucket, and it might not mean much, but the fact of the matter is Verdansk wasn't that great of a map. I'm just saying, guys. I mean, you can disagree all you want, but I'm just, I'm not excited to see 5 weapons that we've had in previous Call of Duties. That doesn't make me excited. I'm sorry. I don't care what weapons they are. I really don't. The monolithic suppressor coming in the Battle Pass, another return from a previous game, so whoop-de-fucking-do. The Grau conversion is in the Battle Pass for the SWAT 556, which is actually pretty interesting, I guess I can say. That's probably the only interesting thing out of this that I care about. The C9 10mm auto 30-round mag is an event reward for the C9 submachine gun. And then coming in season is a 7.62 mini rocket conversion it's an event reward. It doesn't say what it's for, but that should be, I mean, obviously it looks like a barrel conversion, so that'll be interesting, I guess. We'll have to see what that does. New operators, Hudson, Mace, making a return from Call of Duty before, I think it was Cold War, and Black Cell reward, which is another Rose skin. So here we go. They're really just beating into our heads 2019, 2020 Verdansk era. They're really just trying to do it with her especially. Like, do we not remember how bad the Rose skin was back in Verdansk days? Do we not remember that? Are we just being willfully ignorant and just saying, "Oh, Verdansk is coming back. It's so great, guys. Yeah, yeah." But the fact of the matter is, guys, I mean, okay. But of course they have to tie it behind a $30 purchase though. So weirdos are going to go out and they're going to splurge all over the keyboards for this Rose skin. So it is what it is. Hudson and Mace, we've seen Hudson in previous Call of Duties. We've seen Mace in previous Call of Duties. Nothing really new or exciting to be had here as well. I mean, I'm not going to pat them on the back for stuff that we've already had in games before. I'm not going to do it, and I'm also not going to pat them on the back for giving us the Broken Rose skin during the Verdansk on the new Verdansk map for $30. I'm not going to pat them on the back for that. There's no exception for this. It's just laziness. It's just feeding into nostalgia, hoping that it works because they're banking on Verdansk to save the day. That's all this is. And then we have some new events here. We got 2 that are going to be in season, but the ones coming within the launch window, the only one that is coming, is the Black Ops Tribute event, and then the 2 events that are coming in season are Blaze of Glory and the Call of Duty Endowment Gotcha 6. I'm not going to talk too much about the events that are coming in season because I don't know what they're really going to entail, but Call of Duty Endowment, that's a very... I think that's a charity. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that it goes towards something, so that's good on them. I'll pat them on the back for that. They did, out of everything we've seen here, they did one good thing here with the Call of Duty Endowment event. I don't think they've ever done a Call of Duty Endowment event, so that's actually pretty cool of them. And then we have 3 new bundles, one of them being the Jay and Silent Bob. Good for them. I could care less. I don't buy bundles. What is this? The Tracer Pack Digital Dreamin' bundle, and then another Call of Duty Endowment bundle for United Force Tracer Pack. So, for people that do appreciate the Call of Duty Endowment, they do have another bundle coming out. It's a Tracer Pack if you'd be interested in buying that. But let's be honest, guys. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money or not to spend your money, but the fact is, wasting your money on bundles is stupid. You're playing a third-person shooter game. The only time you ever see your character is if you get shot or in the preview window on the operator screen. So let's be honest, bundles are, at least operator skins in my opinion, are pretty fucking stupid. But that's just my opinion. But overall, guys, that's the Season 3 roadmap. There's nothing really that draws me in other than Demolition and Firing Range. I'm not excited for any of these other maps. I don't care for the face-off maps. Haven, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a good map, and same with Barrage. But as far as I know, Haven is just a map from Modern Warfare 3 they're bringing over to Black Ops 6. And Barrage, the new map track record for Black Ops 6 is pretty piss poor. So I'm not excited for a new map on Black Ops 6 because most of them don't play good and they suck. And like I said, the face-off maps are face-off maps. I don't care for face-off. I'll go play... If I want to play a face-off map, I'll go play fucking face-off. That's why they're made. That's why they're there. And then Blazetown just being a reskin of Nuketown. I already don't like fucking Nuketown, so why the fuck would I want to play it? But yeah, it's just... A lot of this is just them banking on Verdansk, guys, and it shows. There's a lot of nostalgic things they've thrown into this season to try to win back the players. And who knows, I could be fucking wrong, and Verdansk in Season 3 will cook, and it'll bring the players back. But let's be honest, guys, Verdansk is going to be good for a couple weeks, maybe a month at most, I'll give them. And people are going to realize the map ain't that great. They're going as far as to give us floating loot back, guys, and dialing back the movement just for Warzone, specifically Verdansk, to try to win back the players that they've lost, because they have posted, it is official, that if Warzone does not succeed in Season 3, more specifically Verdansk, they're not making a Warzone 3, or whatever they're doing along those lines. So they're doing everything they can with these weapons, these operators, these attachment things, aftermarket parts, whatever. They're doing everything they can to make sure Warzone succeeds. For whatever reason, they put all of their effort into a free-to-play mode that has no real financial bearing on the success of a Call of Duty every year. Let's be fucking real. It's free-to-play, so you can't be making as much money in that as you are in multiplayer. But, I mean, it just goes to show where their priorities are. And it's fucking annoying. And it just shows that multiplayer is basically just dead to them. Warzone, I don't play Warzone a lot, so I don't care for the stuff that's coming in Warzone that you can specifically get for logging into Warzone. I don't care. I don't play Warzone. Why would I give a shit about that? And then it just shows that Zombies is basically the only mode that I find interesting. And it's probably the best mode out of the 3 this year, and it's just the truth. But anyway, guys, this is a pretty long video. I apologize for that, but I just had a lot to say, and I wanted to tackle this video, despite the fact that there's nothing really for me to be excited about. I apologize. I know that I'm probably in the minority, and I know this is probably all a hot take to you guys, and you think I'm stupid for having these opinions, but I just think that this season is going to suck for multiplayer, and for somebody that doesn't play Warzone, there's nothing for me here to be excited about, at least. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a like and a comment down below. I would greatly appreciate it. If you disliked the video, go ahead and leave me a dislike as well. It doesn't hurt my feelings. And this is All You Know 1994. Peace out.